Hey guys, it's me, Jay. I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Um, Unfortunately for today for my fellow wrestling fans, we lost one of the truly greats, me and Gene Okerlund. Yeah, as a young wrestling fan, I grew up watching me and Gene do his interviews with Hulk Hogan, with Ric Flair, with all the greats, and one of my fondest memories of him was from SummerSlam 1988. He was interviewing Ravishing Rick Rude and Bobby Heenan for Rude's match with the Ultimate Warrior. It's sad to think now because all the men mentioned are passed away now. But during this incident, the SummerSlam sign behind me and Gene fell to the ground, and he was heard saying "fuck it," a big snafu. And of course, Vince McMahon had a cow, and he told Tony Schiavone and Jesse the Body Ventura to cover it up. In 1993, Mean Gene Okerlund left the WWE to go to WCW, and I still remember it was that December that Mean Gene showed up on WCW Saturday Night, much to the surprise of his former broadcast partner, who was already there, Jesse the Body Ventura, who was actually the guy who gave him the name Mean Gene when they were together in the place where Mean Gene started, Vern Gagne's AWA. And then I also remember when Mean Gene showed up, when Bobby the Brain Heenan, his broadcast partner who unfortunately passed away last year, showed up in WCW in January of '94. And Mean Gene said, "Well, boy, do you follow me everywhere?" Well, it seems like Mean Gene has now followed Bobby to the gates of heaven. You know, it's sad because all the people that we've grown up watching, Mean Gene Okerlund, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby the Brain Heenan from that classical Federation, if you will, era, have now passed away, including many of the performers, the wrestlers. But like I said, I guess that's a part of life. Mean Gene returned to the WWE in 2001 after being with WCW from 1993 until the time it closed. He was part of the announce team, he and Bobby, for the gimmick Battle Royal. And they did a few skits here and there on Raw, like when they got caught in the closet making out with Mae Young and Moolah. And he did the show Confidential in the early 2000s, and he did a lot for the WWE Network and, of course, its predecessor, WWE On Demand, in the early 2000s, like the show Legends of Wrestling Roundtable and the Legends House reality show with Tony Atlas and Pat Patterson and Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Roddy Piper. But Mean Gene will be sorely missed. I remember him, the interviews he did, like I said, with Ric Flair, where Ric Flair would go, "Mean Woo Gene," on Nitro. And the time he and Bobby Heenan danced to the song Tutti Frutti at the 1988 Slammy Awards. And the time when Hulk Hogan turned heel at Bash at the Beach '96 and joined the NWO, Mean Gene was still shaken up. But anyway, rest in peace to Mean Gene Okerlund. Well, you know something, Mean Gene. Hulk Hogan is famous lines from his interviews in the 80s. Mean Gene was the best interviewer. You know, now they have other people like Renee Young and Byron Saxton, but nobody compares to Mean Gene. Peace.